Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're diving into the world of web development and data transfer. We'll explore two common content types, multipart/form data and application/octet-stream. Understanding these is crucial for building robust web applications. Let's get started. First, let's talk about multipart/form data. This content type is specifically designed for sending data that consists of multiple parts. Imagine a web form with text fields, a file upload, and maybe even a checkbox. Multipart/form data allows you to bundle all of these different data types into a single request. Each part has its own header, describing its content. Think of it like wrapping different gifts separately before putting them in a larger box. The boundary attribute is key. It acts as a separator between the different parts of the data. This boundary is a unique string, ensuring that it doesn't appear within the actual data itself. This prevents misinterpretation. Browsers often use multipart/form data when submitting forms that include file uploads. It's well suited for handling complex data structures. Now, let's move on to application/octet-stream. This is a more generic content type. It basically tells the recipient that the data is a raw stream of bytes. It's often used for transferring binary files, like images, videos, or even zip archives. Unlike multipart/form data, there's no structure imposed on the data. It's just a continuous stream of bytes. The recipient needs to know how to interpret those bytes. This content type requires you to manage the data's serialization and deserialization. You need to define how to convert data structures into bytes. You also need to define how to convert bytes back into usable information. When you use application/octet-stream, you're responsible for specifying the file name separately. This can be done using headers like content disposition. So, when should you use which? Use multipart/form data when you're dealing with complex form data, especially when files are involved. Use application/octet-stream when you want to send a raw binary file and manage the data interpretation yourself. Choosing the right content type is important for efficient and reliable data transfer. It ensures the data is correctly processed by both the client and the server. Incorrect usage may lead to data corruption or application errors. Therefore, carefully analyze your application's requirements before making a decision. This also depends on the framework used to manage the application. I hope this explanation has clarified the difference between multipart/form data and application/octet-stream. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Supporting the channel helps us create more content like this. See you next time.